Hey, what's up? Hey, it's a girl and I'm back with another banger beat. Family, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tina here. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, like and leave a comment. As you have seen the title of my video today, I'll be sharing with you guys my boarding school experience. So first of all, I'm going to tell you the name of my boarding school. I was at Lunda's boarding school, which is in the eastern part of Zambia. If you don't know, it was also a co-boarding school, which means for both girls and boys. So I don't really know where I'm going to start, but I have to start somewhere, of course, right? So let me just give you a summary. Like the first day I came, the first time I went to that school, like my uncle just dropped me and said, you find your way, and he just gave me, because we went there late, so he just gave me the school fees, like you pay and you find your way. I was like, oh, okay. This is happening. And then someone took me to the dormitories. That was around, I think they were coming back from the dining hall that time, and then I saw some prefects. They came in with food they were eating, like in the last lodge. So I was like, okay. And I looked at the food. I can't lie to you guys, my first impression was like, oh my god, I'm never going to eat such kind of food. What kind of food was this? Because they were putting cooking oil, like raw cooking oil, like not cooked, not fried, not anything, just cooking oil. And a lot of it, cooking oil, cabbage, fresh onions, fresh tomatoes, tinned fish. They were putting spices and they mixed together with beans, and I was like, wow, what are these people eating, like in my heart. And then they invited me like to eat, and you know how it is when you go to a new place. I never wanted to look like, you know, that girl who don't want to eat, like she's tripping or something. So I tried the food, like, oh my god, that food was nice. It was nice in the mouth than looking at it. So that was the first day. And then I was in grade 10, and if you have been to a boarding school, you know what grade 10s go through, like how we work, how everything's left upon us to do everything. And it was just hard in the first week. So in the first week, like, we had to be cleaning the ablution blocks. If you know what I'm talking about, ablution blocks are the toilets, like the public toilets. You have to clean, each of you have to clean a toilet. So when you clean it, and a boarding school toilet is not a toilet which you would love to be cleaning, I'm telling you. That's not it. So wake up early in the morning and you go and clean the toilet. So if you're cleaning the toilet, you also have a portion to come and sweep after cleaning the toilet. So it was actually hard for me. Like, I really wanted to go back home, but actually I made some friends: Cleopatra, Portia, Chuila, Grace. I think we were found the 6 or 8 of us. And I was like, after all, it's not so bad. Let me be here and experience this life. So, and until then, in a boarding school, there's always a prefect for each department, like entertainment department, food department, dormitory, like the house prefect. There are just a lot of positions at a boarding school. So, and those prefects, like, they had their own workers as well. They used to call them representatives. Like, the academic prefect should have her own representatives, like representing the academic or the entertainment and blah blah blah. So me and Cleopatra, we were actually chosen in our house. Like, each house they were choosing 2 people from both sides, from girls and from boys. So me, I was chosen one of them as the academic representative together with my friend Cleopatra, and also one of my friend Portia, she was chosen for entertainment representative. So at least from then things were like, oh, I don't have to. Did we stop cleaning the toilets though? I think we never stopped cleaning the toilets. That was the worst. But the good part is that I never used to sweep the dormitories anymore. Just like, because when you're on the floor, you're sweeping on the floor, that means you have to sweep. Like, when you wake up at 5, you have to sweep. And then before all people go to class, that's before 7, you have to sweep again. And there was also people who were sweeping during break time. Instead of you eating, you rush to the dormitory and go and sweep, and tell the prefect who is in charge there that you have swept, they mark your name. If not, you're on a punishment. And you know the worst punishment is to clean the whole ablution block. So like it was really hard. But for me, since I was the representative, I just used to wake up at 5 and make my bed. Cause one thing again at a boarding school, if you don't make your bed, hey my god, you go to class, you find the prefects or the whosoever the teachers were passing through your dormitories, they find your bed is not made. They'll take all your blankets and put it outside on the tap, and they'll open the tap. The time you'll be coming back from class, you find all your blankets are wet. And you don't want to experience that. So I just used to make my bed. I go with my friend Cleopatra to the library. We just never used to do nothing, just go and arrange the books. People don't even go to the library. Just go and arrange the books in the library and just dust, and then we wait for some time and go back. And again, 6 a.m, that's when breakfast, like the bell rang from the dining hall, you're supposed to go and eat. So the time you're going to reach the dormitory, you just have to get your plate. Mind you, when going to the dining hall, like for breakfast, we used to have everyday sample with groundnuts. And then on your plate, you're supposed to put milk, butter if you have, sugar, and peanut butter as well. And you rush, you go and make a line to get the food. From there, by 7 a.m. supposed to be in class. So I don't know how that thing, but we were managing. So for us, we just came out with a great idea. Like we used to wake up 3 a.m. 3 a.m. me and my girls, we used to wake up at 3 a.m. we go and bath. Because when you wake up 5, I'm telling you, you're not going to bath. All the ablution blocks are filled, and there are a lot of people online who wants to bath. So for us, like, we used to wake up when people are still sleeping. So we just wake up quietly. You don't have to make noise. Quietly, we go and bath. We put on our uniform. Oh, we used to put on our uniforms, because you put on our uniforms and go wherever you're supposed to work. Make your bed, prepare. We used to prepare already the plate for breakfast, so that when you come back, you take by 5:50 already at the dining hall. By the time the bell is ringing, you're already taking. By the people are coming, you're already done rushing to the. Oh my god, that was a struggle. Oh my god. And then lunch, it was it 1? Yeah, I think it was 1. And then by 2 is supposed. 2 is supposed to have to go for prep. So again, it was 1 hour. So the same thing, and every day we were eating beans. For you some who don't know, we were eating beans and cabbage. This oh my god, every day you have to eat beans. You have to, oh my god, cabbage. And the way they were cooked, beans, the way beans was cooked, oh my god, you would love to go through that. But anyway, I used to make it happen. Like, how do I forgot the way you used to call the thing, like the mixture of everything. Like you used to get cooking oil, raw vegetables like cabbage, tomatoes, onions, tinned fish. You go and mix, you just put all together. But it was looking disgusting, but I'm telling you, it was nice. So that's how we were eating, except for Saturdays. Everybody was going for dining, even those who don't want to go to the dining, but they were going to the dining. I was like, well, you people, you don't go to the dining just because it's Saturday. Because Saturday, you know what was happening on Saturday? Every morning, every Saturday, there were inspections. So each house, like they were inspecting, like there were awards for the cleanest house. So they'll make sure we wake up around 4. They clean, we're supposed to pack all our suitcases, everything properly, wear your uniforms, look smart. So by the time they're coming for inspection, you are looking nice. And after inspection, that's when you can go now for breakfast. Now the breakfast was buns and buns. I think they're giving us, is it 2 buns and a cup of tea with milk? I'm telling you, that was a lot in a boarding school. That's heaven. That's heaven. When you drink milk with buns every Saturday, that's heaven. So we used to get that, and then during the lunch we'll have at least a proper meal. That means you have chicken or sausage. If you don't eat chicken, you eat sausage. If you don't eat sausage, you eat chicken, alongside with usual vegetables, cabbage. And then during the night, no more routine, beans and cabbage. Oh my god, beans and cabbage. And then on Monday we were eating rice, just porridge rice in the morning. That was too much. According to the food, it was actually too much. but we actually got used to that stuff, like, oh, okay. And then on Saturdays again, there were some events. There was scripture union and gig. If you don't know what gig is, but I know you know what gig is. Gig is like they used to prepare the school hall for us, and then that's the work for the entertainment prefect. They'll take all the speakers, they play the music, and you go there looking bomb, and you go and dance. And if you go to scripture union, you go for church. But me and my friends, we are going for gig. That was the first thing. We are going for gig. We are going to dance. That's where you see couples, people smooching, like, what the hell is happening? That's where everything was going down until then Satanism started. That was in term 2. People were actually there's actually Satanism. I believe that there is Satanism in a boarding school. So for us when those things started, like, we stopped going for gig. We started going for scripture union. We became so prayerful, I'm telling you guys. Oh my God. We became so prayerful. We were going for gig, to pray, to do all those things. Like, we became total Christians. Like, oh my God, boarding school was really awesome. I really enjoyed my experience there. And so what was happening is that people were fainting. Like, from nowhere, somebody just faints. You just hear, this one fainted. Hey, Satanist. Someone will faint for 2 hours, 3 hours. The only time that person will wake up is from prayers. Yeah, it was too much. People were manifesting. When they're praying for them, they'll manifest their demons. No, I'm using this girl because she's very intelligent. Blah, 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 blah. And I don't know, demons speak English. The person speaks another language, but when you start manifesting, they'll be speaking English. So, like, everybody was like scared. That was the scared moments. Like, you'll be scared, like, what if it's me? And people were like joining. Don't eat food from other people. You join. And I don't know what this thing about people who are light-skinned in a boarding school, they'll be like, that one is a Satanist. That one is a Satanist. Like, what? Do you have to be dark for you not to be Satanist? So if you're light-skinned at a boarding school where like a lot of Africans, oh my God, you are a Satanist. It was really awesome though. And then that was the scary moments. And then what really used to happen when the power cuts, like during the night, when the power cuts, and then all the people will come out from the dormitory, you go outside, you make your group, start singing church songs, preaching, doing everything. But immediately when the power comes, everybody will scatter. Like, what just happened? What just happened, you people? Like, we were praying, just because the power has come, everybody has disappeared. Like, it was, okay. What was happening? And then let me just show you a funny story. Like, I remember one day, like, the power cut, we were in prep. Like, we used to have 2 preps, in the afternoon and during the night. So the power cut when during the prep, so like everybody has to go to the dormitory after that. So immediately we were entering the dormitory, there was this theory at my school, like when somebody screams muzungu, like muzungu means a white person, like when somebody screams that means they have seen a ghost, like a white ghost. I don't know what that theory, but it was actually scary. So we were coming back from prep since the power went, and then that girl, like she was the first one to enter the dormitory, and she just screamed like muzungu, muzungu, and everybody started running. And then the gate was not wide open, it was just small where you can just pass freely. Now since there was commotion and people wanted to go outside, people were falling, were stepping on each other. It was really funny. It was really funny until all some teachers came, like, to see what's happening, and she said she saw the mzungu, the white person, the ghost, whatever. It was just like, oh my God. It was too much. It was too much. And again, boarding school, there are a lot of abortions. Yeah, I witnessed maybe 3 or 4 people who aborted, people getting pregnant, people from being good kids to becoming bad kids, like smoking, drinking, having sugar daddies. I'm telling you, all those things were happening. There were girls who were jumping out the fence to go and meet their sugar daddies, blah, 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 blah. I was not one of those girls, you know what I'm saying? I was young. I was just young. And the other thing is that people were fighting for boyfriends. I'm telling you, what's up with boarding schools and boyfriends? People were fighting for for boyfriends. So I remember, like, for us grade 10s, like, when you just come, they'll make a meeting for you, they'll make you sit down, like, they'll tell, make a trend, like, when you sit behind someone and someone sits in front of you, like, you make a trend. We were suffering. Cleopatra, do you remember those suffering? We were suffering. And when you sit, and then those our seniors were sitting on top of the lodges, and everybody's putting, me, this one is my boyfriend. If I see you come across him, you'll be in danger, or this thing will happen to you, this thing will happen. Hey, I don't want you girls, whatever. I'm like, they were just warning us about their boyfriends. I'm like, oh my God, I'm here for it. So yeah, there were a lot of things which were happening. And the other thing, if you have been to a boarding school and you didn't have prophets or prophetess at a boarding school, I don't know which boarding school you were, because every boarding school has got that prophet. They will prophesy to you. I'm like, why are you prophesying? We had prophetess at the boarding school. I don't know, maybe it was just my boarding school, but everybody was there. Those rappers, until I also got sick. Like, I was getting sick from malaria from time to time. I was getting, like, can you imagine, guys? 1 week I'm sick. They found me with malaria. I'm sick. They give me medications. I had feeling better. I finished the medication. I'm fine. And then maybe 2 days later, again, I'll get sick. Like, what really happened? Like, so that was the reason why I got transferred. My uncle was like, oh, just go back home and finish your high school. Like, here, you're going to be sick. I don't want anything to happen to you. So just go back home. But before all that, there are a lot of things which really happened. There was some cool stuff, something. Oh my God, that was really crazy. It was really nice. And that's why I met people. I met different people. That's why I learned to live with different kinds of people with moods, people with stories, people with just any kind of people. Like, I'm able to get you at a point, like, okay, I've lived with such people before, so when you do all those trash things to me, they don't really attach to me, because I've been worse than that. You know what I'm talking about. Fainting, people are getting transfers, people are going, and there were also stingy people. And let me share with you this story. Like, when I went there, my uncle bought me, like, the new uniforms. Somebody stole my school jersey. Somebody stole my new school jersey, which was written Lunda's boarding. If you're watching this, please bring back my school jersey. I still want it. Okay, I'm just joking. But, like, I washed, the excitement, I washed. They stole my skirt. They stole my jersey. And I didn't have any spare uniform, like, to put on. That was the only skirt I had. That was the only jersey I had. But somebody had the nerves to steal from me, a young girl like me. And then things were like, what am I going to do? I asked this girl, and then she said, oh, people are stealing from me. But from the moment I said that, whoever steal, like, she told me that she would stand on the lodge and then announce that whoever stole her skirt or socks, she don't know where she comes from. What if the grandmother is a witch? So you better bring back all my stuff before you die, or before these things happen. I was like, that's never going to happen. But up to now, I never found my jersey. And then the one who stole my skirt, we actually found her. We found her, and then she's like, no, I thought it was my skirt. Like, damn, that was my skirt. What are you talking about? And then she gave me back my skirt. Luckily, I found my skirt back. And then they told me supposed to put labels. Like, we were putting labels on white socks, and the gel marker down there. Look, you put the label that these are my socks. Because people will steal. They will steal socks. They'll steal pants. They'll steal food. They'll steal anything. They'll steal. As long as you can steal, people will steal. Because for me, even my mom asked me, I remember one time I went back for her. She's like, where are your clothes? I'm like, they stole. I don't have clothes. You're going back home with no clothes. People will steal your clothes. I'm like, wow, this is boarding school for sure. People will steal your pants.
They steal your pants, like...
Your pants. Like, who steal pants? Like, underwear. People steal underwear. This is the end of my story time of my boarding school experience. If you like this video, please leave a comment, and I might do a part 2 if you want, because I have left out so many things that I want to share with you guys. So yeah, see you in my next video. Hit the subscribe button and enjoy.